Cristall, right face-off dot, left dot, they score! On the feed from he'll skate in. Now for Cristall, right face up, done in front. They score! Oh, that was sick. Oh, what a nice finish. Iginla back of the net. Again. Andrew Cristall. Cristall gets away from one check. Left face up, done. Shot. He'll score! AC! Right between the wickets. Right between the legs of the goaltender. Taking out of center, toe on one. Again, inside the zone of the left dot. In front, Cristall for Iggy. Let's go! Iggy, wiggy, woo, woo! It's the Hattie. Oh, good job of the Raiders here defensively. Price of the blue line. Now for Iginla, right face up dot, left face up circle. They score! AC lights the left first on a real nice feed from Here they come again, two of them, now three of them. Cristall left face up dot in front, they score! Andrew Cristall, his first goal in the WHL. Cristall left face up circle. Net has it deep in that right corner now. Waiting and holding the blue line for Carter Kowalik. He'll fire, he'll score!
Body then hit a stanchion. Rockets back into the zone. Michael Cheifs from the slot. Toe drag to his backhand. He scores. Nice move by Michael Cheifs. Rockets again clearing the puck to center. Oh, and it got past the defender Arpin. Here's Andrew Cristall in alone. He scores. Andrew Cristall goes backhand 5-hole, and Kelowna takes a 3-1 lead. And back comes Kelowna the other way through center. Max Graham on left wing. He'll drop Iginla, left circle across. Cristall's shot ramps up off a stick. Comes off the end wall, and Graham scores. Bounced off the end wall. Graham knew where it was, and he's able to knock it out of midair and in. And all of a sudden, it's 4-1 Kelowna.
Yeah, I think the American...
Look in, he'll skate to the corner with it, and now Price will take back behind the net. Right dot, Cristall, he'll score! It's pipe, it's in! Andrew Cristall able to get a power play goal. And Cristall, again at the left face-off circle, he beats the goaltender Krause to the... But when we went to the nearby museum there, and I had a chance to talk to, one of the staff, they score! Iginla rips one home as he receipts in, centering feed, Cristall backhand, and Unger right pad save. And now one here, turnover. Here's Iginla now for Cristall, for Iggy, a score! And now the Warriors get it. And now one by the Rockets. Clean feed. Cristall, he's got a chance at a Clark. Breakaway backhand. And the puck is in. They score! Iginla located Cristall. Hanging out right at the Moose Jaw Warrior blue line. He was fed a puck. Skated in. Cut. Power play. Right corner, Andrew Cristall. Cristall, saucer pass blue line. Iginla, he'll look in. He'll fire. He'll score! It's a 3-goal game for Teej again.
Up the right side, Cristall centering pass out front and a score. As Graham crashing the net, and no one able to hold up Cristall as he put that right on the tape, and it's now a 2-1 game. As the puck free, and it comes out to Stansel out front, and it's shot and a score by Longley as he walked right in on Cowan, and that turnover turns into a goal as it's now a 2-2 game. And riding on him comes to Iginla, left circle out front. Cristall's wide open, and he shoots and scores as the Cheifs had no one back on the weak side. It's now a 4-3 game.
With sheer effort.
Off the face-off, a tip out front as Cristall threw it on net, and someone tipped that puck out net front, and it looks like it was Cheifs.
Losing it is Lazowski, won by Kelowna's Price. Lane feed left side center. Here comes Andrew Cristall back in. He'll fire. The score! Andrew Cristall, a short-handed goal. He was able to move in on a 2-on-1, used his teammate as a bit of a decoy, elects to take the shot and beats Gardner Glumhan's side. Price with it now, right side center, Andrew Cristall, touch pass Iginla, he'll penetrate. Iginla speeds in, nice move, chance, it's good! Iggy wiggy woo woo! TJ Iginla, a tremendous run. Check, now for Cristall, left face up, dot in front, here's Price, it's good! Cowan bit on the play, he fell down. He was out of position, a wide open cage for Caden. Left corner, Iginla. Iginla tries to move away from a man, moves the bunker to Stunzel in front, they score! Jakob Stunzel to Andrew Cristall. In position, he'll go back here to Cristall, the blue. Cristall looks in, he'll now move against the left side board, he'll send it to the net, they score! Hiroki Goisek on a backdoor play. He kept the blade of his stick down on the ice, and Cristall hit him nicely. Tremendous pass, sitting again, gets it to Price, near side Cristall, back to Price, back to Cristall, a score! What a beautiful passing play. Cristall to Price, Price says, hey, AC, take the puck back. He sends into the open net of the right face-off circle. Here's Riley. Can't move it. Knocked out of it. Here's Cristall steal. Right on in front. A shot. A score! Jakob Stunzel. His second of the game. That's a roof daddy right there.
Cristall, he'll wind his way in, goes in the middle, hit the leg of Stenzel. Cristall gets it back to the right point. Rochuk, left point, Price holds, walks to the left circle, he shoots, he scores! Caden Price gets it through traffic, and Kelowna strikes first.
First shot of the game.
Carries it behind the goal. He has it now to the left wing, up top to Price. Oh, a timer tips the rebound, scores! Andrew Cristall puts the Rockets ahead, 5-4.
Wow, how things have changed. The Rockets have scored it.
Down in time. Cristall off the half wall in front. Check a shot. Can't get it to go. Cristall left dot, waits, holds in front. This guy! Michael Check on a tremendous feed from Andrew. Carroll plays at the corner. Moved up the wall by Judery. Can't clear. Cristall steal in front. Graham a shot. This guy! Max Graham able to unload. Graham's 7th of the campaign makes it a 1-goal hockey game. Puck down low in the right corner inside the Giant zone. Came loose, Cristall with a chance. They score! Jakob Stunzel on the feed from AC. WHL. Moves it to Iginla. He'll skate in. Headed down low in the right corner. Power plays Boda coming to an end for Cristall up top side. This guy! Michael Cheechak. Michael motorcycle. Cristall blue line. Rochek a shot. Hutchison the save. Rebound is there. Then this guy! Is able to rip it home. Andrew Cristall, his 11th goal of the campaign. Died. He'll move the puck on right wing, gets it to Haliburton, knocked away by Stunzel. Here's a steal. Cristall centering feed. They score! It's the Max attack. A quick shot coming from Max Graham, the team captain's 8th goal of the season. For Andrew Cristall, his 4th point of the game, and had a breakaway opportunity in the first, and Pilon shut him down. Here's Corbet back in. A score! Hey, Nate! Welcome to the club! Clear. Rowan Guest kept it in behind the goal. Stunzel in front. Graham, a shot, save, another shot. A score! It's Andrew Cristall, able to rip it home. Nice save made originally by the goal. Right towards Pilon, he'll make the stick save. Rockets can't clear. Liskey kept it in, cross ice feed. Knocked away Graham, lane feed. Here's Andrew Cristall, clear cut, breakaway. Score! Cristall, a short-handed goal. He was hurt after the goal was scored as he is in the right corner, slow to get up. AC will be A-OK. His second of the game, 16th.
Right wing Iginla trying to bulldoze his way through the body of Hudson Darby, and the puck to the front of the net. Backhanded shot, scores. Andrew Cristall for a 1-0 lead for Kelowna, 41 seconds into period 2.
Here's Hiroki Goisek, right side center. Moves back inside the zone. He'll feed out the right dot here for Stunzel. He'll take back by the goal. In front of shot. They score! On the Rockets' second goal of the game here tonight. Here's Vargas Steele in front. Stunzel for they score! For AC, Andrew Cristall, the recipient of a tremendous pass and a giveaway inside Regina Pat territory. Knocked away, Cristall takes it down to center. Let's see if he can go. Breakaway chance, backhand, it's in, they score! Andrew Cristall taken down, he crashes into the netminder Pine. The Regina net has been knocked ajar, but they do say the puck went in before the net was knocked off the mooring. Cristall shielded away. Here's Stenzel for Cristall. He'll score! It's pipe and in. Andrew Cristall, the hat trick.
Andrew Goisek shakes free left-hand side. Goisek turns, shot blocked off by Miskey. Goes behind the net. Andrew Goisek looking to evade three Royals. Pass out in front, shovel shot. In. Where's the puck? Oh my goodness, how the heck did that stay out as Andrew Cristall looked like he roofed it? That's what I thought. I thought it went roof, back bar, and out. Oh, it's totally in. Oh, that's the most in that could be. Yep, as is going to be walked on in. That's the best answer I got. Stunzel will pass it off. Shovel down low. I mean, once again, there were definitely penalties on the play.
For sure.
As Cristall will take it. Walking, passed off. Once again, Royals down 3-1. Cristall getting his 50th point of the season as he takes it. Cristall walks, shot, scores. Oh my goodness, Andrew Cristall keeps the hot hand going as he finds the space that was just a puck width wide and fires it past Mignick. It is 4-1.
Down low corner, Keurig. Back here for Cristall. Blue line, Henderson, a shot. Save! They score! Do you see what I see? It's Andrew Cristall. He lights the lap. Kelowna and Fulstrom to center. Lead feed Andrew Cristall. He'll skate in. Here's the chance behind the net with an opportunity. A score! AC, oh so cool. And with that goal, he will move into sole possession of second. Off the half wall, Cristall down low, chance. Longley centering feed for Calhoun. Here's the score! It's Andrew Cristall to Brett Calhoun. Back of the net, the Kelowna Rockets with a late second period strike.
Puck wasn't there. As D-zone draw, Giants can't get the clear. Guest will set it up to Cristall, top of the right circle. Back to Guest. Cristall, a one-timer from the right circle. Stop, rebound, Graham scores.
Can't get it out. Graham trying to push him off stride. Finney gets it to the line. Gilbo held at a line. Long shot coming, scores through traffic. And I think maybe Cristall deflected it. 24 seconds in. And Kelowna able to maintain the puck off the key save, only the second one he's had a look at here in this period. Nathan Babe looked out, fripped it in front of the net to Michael, didn't have a stick, and it's turned over to Cristall. And the Pacers turn it over in a bad spot there. Michael didn't have a stick. Cristall delays, holds, has it to Graham here. Max Graham toward the empty net, will go to Cheechak, and the Rockets will put it away with 35 seconds to go.
First visit ever for the Lethbridge Hurricanes here to the Wolves' Den. Wild went out there in November last season. Sauced across for Catton. Sent it back door. One-timer from the circle, and Cristall hammers it home and scores. Weinstein races off to the bench. McMillan, his shot, pinballs away. Stepping onto the ice is Cristall. Rink wide toss, goes to Catton. In front, one-timer, they score. It's Shea Van Olm. Backdoor bang in. Looks to hand it off, feeds it back for Cristall. Cristall fading into a shot, sends it back door, looking for a tap in. They get it. And the Chiefs score. Van Olm was right at the goal line, and he snuck behind because there hasn't been anybody there to corral. And a couple of those rebounds have been especially long ones as well. Those are tough to make something happen on. To be fair, Catton in front, slips it through, he scores. A shake to the right and a wrist shot from the left. Still top of the zone. Sends it through the circle, back for Cristall, he scores. So that will wipe away the rest of the penalty time to Mannix. It'll be a 5-on-3 power play goal. And the time of the goal will be 17:29. Rolls it weak side for Berkeley. Catton left hash mark. Swings it across. Caught at the blue line. Cristall looking for a shot. Back door. They score with Van Olm at the end of the power play. And Spokane has reached 10. And the Wild able to sling it out to center. Mays works it for Crampton. Sneaking pass goes to Cristall. Looks for a shot. Glove side. He scores. Low along the ice.
Save. Another chance. Cheifs. He'll load and fire. Over the top wide. He had all day. Oh, now lead feed. Cristall on side skates. In. He'll score. Andrew Cristall able to accept a puck. He cheated back behind the Rocket D. Accepted a puck. To the blue line. Looks in. Trailer. Cristall. Catton a shot. They score. Nice passing play. Two elite players able to just send it to one another. They make it look easy for Berkeley. Catton, his 16th goal of the season. Cristall picks up his second point of the game, and that gives Spokane a 3-0 lead. This strike coming just 58 seconds. You know, the left side. Long bomb past center. Cristall clear cut. Breakaway. He'll score. Quick drive, beating Pilon that to the blocker's side. Second goal of the game, 31st of the campaign. And the Spokane Chiefs have made it 6-0. For Andrew Cristall, his third point of the contest. Cristall will not turn 20 until February the 4th. Back for Carter Kowalik. He'll try to move it off the wall. Can't clear. Stapled up it by Cristall. Won by Catton. He'll skate in. A shot. He'll score. He goes top shelf, piping in. And so Catton will get his second goal of the game. It'll be goal number 17 for him.
Left side. Back it goes to Crampton. Crampton throws it on net. It's blocked. Comes to Catton in the right corner. Catton moving into the circle. Snaps a shot and he scores! Berkeley Catton at Spokane. Leaves it back and now intercepted by Van Olm. Looking for Catton. Back over to Cristall. Back over to Catton. He shoots and scores! Oh, what passing there between Catton and Cristall as Spokane out to a 1-0 lead. Swings it back to Cristall. Cristall ahead. Van Olm, quick shot, and he scores! Shea Van Olm with 1:52 left. Hampton going to send it down the wall. Catton gets to it, out to Cristall, right circle, throws it out front, puck loose. Ekstrom couldn't find it, now he gets it and he scores! Ekstrom once, twice, and it pays off. And the Chiefs, a power play goal with 54 seconds left, have taken a 3-2 lead.
Ekstrom there, a nice play by Berkeley Cat. He goes behind the net.
Fight for the puck, and it's Cristall with it. Cristall going to skate through the neutral zone. Nifty move, goes to Catton, back over right side, and it comes over to Van Olm, who shoots and scores! To Martin behind the net. Out to Cristall. Cristall, left circle, moves to the goal line, behind the net, out front, quick shot from Van Olm, and a score! Shea Van Olm with 14:24 left in the second. and the Chiefs with a 1-0 lead.
Catton forced wide, back towards the blue line, held by McIsaac, cutting to his left. Weinstein, back to McIsaac. From distance, sends to Cristall in the slot, drops to Weinstein, shot through traffic, leg pat, save, rebound, another stop, third attempt, they score. It's Shea Van Olm banging in a third attempt, 6:11 into the first period. The Spokane Chiefs have grabbed an early lead and into the skates of Vaughn. Whacked over to the far wall, escaping as Catton, joined by Van Olm. And Catton looping back into his own end. Moving to his right for Cristall. Facilitating Catton's entry, breezes by Jamison. Catton out in front, kicked at by Van Olm. They score. Behind by Van Olm. Temple lofts it far corner, pursued by Heslop out to the far wing. Rink wide, Weinstein. Starting forward, breezes by Spitz into the offensive zone. Weinstein with a wrister, he scores. Weinstein over to the left, McIsaac. Out to the neutral zone. Cristall in with Catton. Cristall drags, waits, shoots, scores. Andrew Cristall finding the back of the net at 4-on-4. He snaps his 5-game drought. Kenzie chopping it towards center. Ryland Pierce bounces off a hit from Van Olm. Sauce over for Parr. Look out. Cam Parr on a breakaway. Parr is in. He scores.
Or sorry, it's not their top line. It's Cristall out with Ekstrom and Parr, so they're changing the lines. Cristall has the puck, left circle, a pass. No shot there from Sather in front. Cristall backdoor, scores. Oh, how did he get open? It was a tap-in for Cristall at the side of the goal. Chiefs have struck first, less than 5 minutes, and the Chiefs have to wait to tag up, and they do. They're onside. Catton will leave for Martin, right circle, and now he'll drop to Cristall. Up to Catton, high slot, holding onto it. Back to Cristall. He will score. Or is it Van Olm's? It doesn't matter. It's a power play goal for the Chiefs after the Giants nearly score on a short-handed opportunity. Left of Essler. Again, the goaltender is out. 6-on-5. Giants looking for the equalizer. They trail by 1. Poke free by Van Olm and past Leslie. They're going to have an empty net. Catton across a breakaway for Cristall. He will score. Puck still loose. He got a chance, and it'll come free to Van Olm. And he will do the rest. 10 seconds to go. Cristall from center, and he missed the empty net. Van Olm now backhands it. He will score. 5.2 seconds to go. That'll be the icing on the cake.
Cristall comes in. Puck shot out, and Van Olm with the steal. Van Olm with the shot. Save. Rebound to Cristall. Cristall holds out front. A shot and a score. Cristall to Catton out front, and Catton snipes it. And the Chiefs with a 2-0 lead with 8:42 left to go in this first period.
To the corner, right of the T-Bird net. Murtka looking for help from Coots to work that puck loose. It comes sliding out in front, dumped in the crease. A shot and a save made. Nope, it got through the pads and in the back of the net. Ratzlaff thought he had it, but it's
Shetler at the blue line. Cristall back out to Catton. Goes over to Sather. Sather out front. Cristall, a shot and a score. Oh, what a feed from Brett Sather as Cristall wide open net front. And Spokane with an 8-1 lead with 11:59 left here in the third period. Charco going to dump it down, and the Chiefs will pick up the loose puck, and that will do it. Now Spokane will come out of here with a 9-1 victory. Chiefs go 3-0.
Looked like a hockey play from here.
As the puck comes out left side to Cristall. Chiefs on the Avista power play. Every power play goal, $25 to project share. As a shot from Catton from the right side is a bullet. And Spokane has tied this game at Husky behind him, and now Spokane with it. Cristall ahead. Van Olm goes to Catton. Catton coming free out front. Shoots and scores. Birthplace. Catton. The Chiefs on the breakout. Here comes Catton. Catton making a move. Go to Van Olm left side. Back out to Crampton. Crampton over to Cristall. Cristall going to move it to the left side. Cristall coming to the left circle out front to Van Olm. Shoots and scores. Shea Van Olm on the.
Trying to go rink wide. Cristall got the puck back. He'll turn and go up to the blue line for Crampton. Crampton now, Catton across. Cristall, one-timer scores. There's that power play at work. Andrew Cristall makes quick work. Over to Charlie Ellick. Ellick will drop to Zemlak. Bank pass ahead on left wing. Sloan couldn't find it. Chiefs with numbers the other way. Catton on right wing. Stops and turns. He'll find Cristall, who scores. Second of the game for Andrew Cristall. Spokane's top line still going as they tie this game at 2.
Yeah, the Cheifs right there, and we talk about the second.
Berkeley Catton is there. He stumbles. That allows Curran to get the puck, and he gave it away at the blue line to McIsaac, right point. Across now, Weinstein down to Cristall, looking rink wide. Berkeley Catton scores. Turnover ends up in the back of the net. 2:24 to go, and it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, and it was about time.
Goal stopped by Mateka. Rebound cleared around the boards to the blue line. Across to Cristall. Under a minute to go in the game. 6-on-5 for Spokane. Cristall to the blue line. Crampton, one-timer, scores! Braden Crampton from the line ties the game. 49 seconds to go.
I think that was friendly fire. I believe it hit an American and went in. Martin was camped to the right, and it is going to go to Crampton with the goal.
Shot out by Van Olm, ahead for Cristall, cross the blue line, back it goes, Martin shoots it and scores! Oh, and Martin with 6:51 left, and Spokane with a 5-3 lead. By Weinstein, here comes Cristall, empty net, Cristall back over to Van Olm shoots and scores! What a play by
Cristall, half wall. Cristall into the middle, has a man. Catton, stop point blank range. Good save. Rebound in front. They score. It's Cristall getting the pass from Catton. They stuck with it. Edmonstone makes a big save, but the rebound's put home, and the Cheifs keep on coming here in the second period and now lead 3-2. Back to Cristall. I think we'll look for this empty netter. Blazers got to defend Cristall. He has a free pass. He's going to put it away, and that's going to do it. Andrew Cristall gets a gift here late in the hockey game.
And Braden Crampton with it as he touches it. Gets it to Berkeley Catton. Top line on the ice for the Cheifs. Catton trying to chase it down from Cristall. Gets to the front of the net. Give back. Shea Van Olm. He scores! From left of the front, 59 seconds in. Whip it in to get the rest of the change for Tri-City. With speed now, Berkeley Catton coming down the right side in the slot, getting to the net. He shoots, save Mateka. Cristall, though, trying to bake it, and he does! From behind the net, Andrew Cristall. Off the back of Mateka, it's 3-0 Cheifs. 7:52 to play in the first. And that just wonderful touch from Cristall. Top line on the ice, though, is Van Olm there. Catton getting it to Cristall. Cristall getting it back to Weinstein. The center on the right point now, deep in the corner. Catton looping it to Cristall, who comes right back out front. Puck available in the crease. And was there a goal? I think there was. Yes, it's a goal. Berkeley Catton got it in. It came right back out. 4-0 Spokane. And we'll play it long for Cristall right at the blue line. Cheifs onside. Cristall right circle, left it. Brown able to get a piece. Cristall again, right out in front. Owen Martin scores! Second goal in the game for Owen Martin. 7-3 Spokane with 6:03 to play in the second.
Wow. No, got him right in front. Shetler again, now it's Catton. Here's the 18-year-old fired across Van Olm. Cristall shoots, scores! Shea Van Olm finds Andrew Cristall. And in the short corner, it's Shanichka over to Ryder Thompson. Far side, Cristall centers, Catton shot, knocked down, right pad, rebound, scored! Shea Van Olm, opportunistic, it's his second goal of the night.
Will take the rebound. Up ice to the blue line, backhands it in. Cristall with a shot that hit off of Garrett. Rebound out front and a score! Chase Harrington fires it home, and Spokane has tied this game at 1 with 5:41 left to go in the first period. Second straight game with a goal for Harrington, his 18th of the season. Puck along the left board, out to Catton at the blue line. Over to Cristall, moves out to the point. He'll skate himself to the left circle. Cristall back out to Crampton at the point. Crampton, a shot that goes wide, and the rebound to Catton, who shoots and scores! Berkeley Catton on the rebound with 5:35 left. And gets it back over to McIsaac. Now it's Catton with it, across the blue line. Over the left side, Cristall out front, a shot and a score! Cristall to Catton, and Spokane within 1 at 3. Left side, Weinstein to the point. Driving down is Ekstrom. Ekstrom back out, opens Cristall, fires a shot wide right. Rebound coming to McIsaac. He shoots and scores! Leaves it back for Crampton. Crampton comes in, Cristall left side. Catton back to Cristall, fires a shot and scores! Andrew Cristall with 8:01 left, and we got ourselves a one-goal game as it's 3-2 Everett. To Catton. Now Catton touches to Van Olm. It's a 2-on-1. Van Olm back over to Cristall. Cristall shoots and scores! Andrew Cristall and Spokane with a 2-0 lead. 8:54 left in the first. There's the goal. Comes out to Ekstrom. He'll get it over to Cristall. Cristall looking back to Crampton. Crampton between the circles. Crampton fires a shot and scores! And now Giroir with it. His pass intercepted by Cristall. Shoots it ahead, and it's Van Olm on a breakaway. Van Olm comes in, takes, backhands, shoots, and scores! Van Olm, number 49, and Spokane has tied this game at 3. Seattle out to center ice. McIsaac breaks it up. Now Catton will get it back, and here comes Cristall, 2-on-1 with Parr. Cristall snaps the shot, and he scores! Number 48, and Spokane with a 4-3 lead, 4:17. Rebound to Cristall. Cristall up ice, he's got Parr and Gillespie with him. Gillespie open, fires a shot, he scores! Brody Gillespie with 8:17 left, and Spokane now at a 6-4.
Leading the ship. He is completely out of gas.
And now he will get off. It comes in front for Catton. Rebound loose. They score. Oh, a lucky goal for the Chiefs. It's Cristall hopping onto it. And he makes it a 3-1 Chiefs lead. 13-13 to go in the third. Smack that around. Blocked behind the net by Cowan. He'll try. Oh, he'll get it to Van Olm. He'll chip it up the middle. Cristall going for the empty net. And he will score. A 2-goal game for Andrew Cristall. And McIsaac right point down for Catton. Chiefs with pressure here from the high slot. Stopped by Hood. He doesn't have a stick. Loose in front, and they score. Van Olm got on the rebound. He has his first of the playoffs, and it's 3-0 Chiefs.
You know, right after the Preston goal that made it 2-0.
Dishes back to Catton. Back over to Cristall. Cristall coming in. Left circle. Snaps a shot. He scores! Andrew Cristall back in the house. And Spokane has tied this game at 1. Puck in the corner. Van Olm is there to Catton. Open as Cristall shoots and scores! Andrew Cristall one-times it, and Spokane with a 3-1 lead with 3:26 left to go in this first period. Cristall, his second of the night. Back to Cristall. Cristall back to Catton. Catton got it out to Crampton. Crampton back over to Cristall. Cristall open, shoots, and scores! Get the hats, folks! AC, his third of the night. And the Chiefs now lead this game 5-1. To the point, to Cristall. Back over to Catton, back to Cristall, shoots, and scores! Andrew Cristall on the power play, and Spokane has tied this game at 1 with 15:25 left in the out of the box. Giants turn it over. Cristall out front to Catton. Catton comes over, shoots and scores! Oh, a turnover by the Giants cost them big time as Catton taking that Cristall feed and fires home his third of the playoffs, and we're tied at 2 with 9:02 left in the first. Left wall, it's Catton there, over to Cristall out front, Van Olm shoots and scores! Van Olm, and Spokane with a 3-2 lead with 8:35 left. Puck finds Cristall up the right side. Cristall pivots out front to Van Olmer, shoots and scores! Oh, what a play by Andrew Cristall. He did a full 360 pirouette pass out. Out to Crampton. Crampton out front looking for Cristall. Gets it to him on the goal line. Back over to Ekstrom. Whiffed on the one-timer. Gets it back. And he scores! Rasmus Ekstrom. Once, twice the charm. And Spokane a 6-2 lead with 14:20. The breakaway. Cristall to Catton. Back to Cristall. He shoots and scores! No chance for Brady Smith. Catton and Cristall with a clinic, and Spokane with an 8-2 lead, 59 seconds into this third period. Andrew Cristall. Target now, Cristall ahead, trying to find Catton. It's knocked free out at center ice. Cristall got it across the blue line and now makes a steal. Leaves it back, Catton open, back over to Cristall. Cristall shot and a score! Cristall with 7:49 left, and this game is tied at 3. Cross ice pass comes to Ekstrom, swings it over to Cristall on the right wall. Cristall, right circle, holds, back to Shetler at the blue line. Left side Van Olm, Cristall, right circle, goal line to Catton. Cristall holding, back out front, Ekstrom's open, snaps the shot, he scores! Cristall, left side. Cristall out to Mays, slap shot, he scores! Nathan Mays tees it up. Van Olm with the screen out front, and Spokane now down 3-1, 28.1 left in the second.
Elects to rip it off the glass himself. He'll bounce up top for Weinstein. Looks down low, Cristall across. Shot blocked out in front. It'll drip to Cristall, shot, and it goes in off of Miskey as a looping shot. A knuckler found its way over the netminder and sprawling defense. And Cristall gets on the board as the penalty had expired. To the middle, Cristall, touch pass for Catton. Catton will work in one-on-one. Shot goes wide off the end boards on the deflection by Kipke. Out in front, saved by Krause. Rebound. Cristall, shot saved by Krause, and it bounces in. On another crazy bouncing play, Cristall has his second. Penalty goal brought to my 100 Moving Stores. Supporting smooth moves on off the ice. Cristall goes up top. Crampton finds it across. Shot saved by Krause. Rebound will go to the side of the net. Hacked at by Kipke as he's tying it up. Van Olm gets the loose puck. Cristall shot scores. And it's one of those nights. Andrew Cristall gets on the board. And now all lines for the Chiefs have gotten on as Cristall gets his third of the series. Apologies, that was hard to see. And as Crampton goes across, Cristall, so long penalty kill for the Royals. Tip play by Van Olm will bounce through a couple of skates. Sits there, saved by Krause on Ekstrom, and they score on the rebound. Well, that's one penalty done as the Royals glove save, and it will sit there, kick free. Van Olm to Catton, shot in off angle, fought off by Krause. And Moore's going to chase after, will throw Catton towards the boards, but it's kept in. Cristall lost it to Van Olm, backhand. We'll take it around, try to feed it on front. They score. Move through the middle for Lazowski, found on the pass. Cristall turning, walks in, shot saved by Krause, rebound, bounces, saved by Krause again. It's behind, and it's tied. And it'll go to the far side boards. Van Olm racing after the puck, will leave it back, and Mays has a bounce over his blade. He has to take it below the goal line. 3:20 left to go in the third. Look at some point in the next minute or so for Cowan to race up, but here comes Catton, shot scores. He got it around Fryer. Cristall in the corner, out in front. One-timer blocked out in front. Backdoor, they score. Off the end boards, it's Andrew Cristall. As the Royals defense not able to get back in position off the errant.
Looking. Back for Van Olm. Van Olm coming up. Toe drags, comes free, gets out front. Van Olm shoots and scores. Comes Catton. Catton back over to Cristall, right side. Cristall looking, back out, opens Weinstein, fires a shot, and it goes in! It bounced off of Krause and goes in, and the Chiefs come right back and tie this game at 2 as sends it around. Out front, Cristall out front, Van Olm shoots and scores! Get the hats out. Shea Van Olm with 18:43 left has given Spokane. Andrew Cristall wins it in double overtime.
Around by Catton. Ahead for Van Olm. Breaks it into neutral ice. Coming from left to right. Back over to Cristall. Now left side. Catton open. Catton out front. Shoots and scores! Berkeley Catton under the bar. 34 seconds in. And Spokane has jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Catton back out to the blue line. Cristall one time and shoots and scores! Oh, quick strike from the top line as Andrew Cristall with his league-leading 4. He's with Ekstrom's line now. Comes out to Mays, his shot blocked. Cristall gets to it. He shoots and scores! Andrew Cristall, the one-timer, and Spokane has evened this game at 2 with 14:59 left in the second. Cristall left side, kept in there by Weinstein. It's Catton behind the net out front. Cristall open, he shoots and scores! Oh, what brilliant passing and execution as Catton finds Cristall with 3 seconds left on the power play, and this game is knotted at 3.
A little bit of a turnover there. Portland has a chance to clear this to end the power play for
by Cristall, and a save by Stebatak. Puck loose up front. Cristall there, and he shoots and scores! Oh, my goodness! Owen Martin with the feed, Cristall with the hat trick, and Spokane with a 4-3 lead.
Stebatak, and then the Hawks couldn't get that one up the ice, so the Chiefs take control. Left wing, Crampton, back, shot, scored! Banked in. Andrew Cristall extends a goal-scoring streak on a tic-tac-toe play. It's his 18th of the playoffs, and the Chiefs take a 2-zone breakaway. Cristall locates, here he comes. Cristall backhand scores. Andrew Cristall in front on a breakaway from center ice. Gets the Chiefs on the board. And it hits the side of the net of Stebatak, and Spokane will roll it back high. Cristall moving in. Goes to the left post, trying to bid one in front. Back to Cristall, now Catton. Catton to the circle, shoots, scores. Andrew Cristall goes near side, blocker side on Stebatak, and a 2-1 lead for the Chiefs. As a power play goal for Andrew Cristall puts his postseason total to 20 goals. They used it earlier in the frame. Left board to the blue line, broken stick on the shot attempt. Over left wing, this should do it. Van Olm to the empty net, scores.
Catton walks the blue line, flips it into the right wing corner for Cristall. That's out of his reach, taken away. Van Olm shoots, he scores! Past the shoulder of Harrison Mennigan and in. Shea Van Olm makes it a 4-1 Chief lead. Tigers scored first.
Down there, trying to keep the puck alive, does so. Catton going to feed it out to Cristall. Cristall moving in. Van Olm a shot, he scores! Shea Van Olm with a laser from the right side. And Spokane with a power play goal and get themselves back in this game. And Crampton with it. He'll hold it at the blue line. Now Cristall moving in, snaps a shot, and he scores! Andrew Cristall on the power play. And the Chiefs on the board as they cut it to 3-1.